Hey everyone, it's Sean here. Was meant to start a bit earlier, but dad duties occurred, so what you do when the kid is sick and vomits in bed, so you gotta change sheets and bath them. So that happened, but no matter, we'll get cracking. Because this is happening late, we probably won't go too many lists, but we'll just do very quick. Some of the ones I like. I'm hoping we'll have another person join us shortly. And yeah, if anyone has any questions or whatever, we'll see what happens. I hope everyone can hear me finally. Alright. Okay. So what we have here is a list of a few different players. Those that are in question mark are people who told me what faction they're in, but they haven't let me know what their lists are. We're still waiting for a few. We're just going to keep an eye on in case Aiden joins us. Alright, so lists. Elder, that's an Eldai. Space Marine, we have Imperial Fist, we've got 3 Ultramarines, 1 Dark Angel, 1 Space Wolves, and we've got a question mark. He hasn't let me know what it is. Custodes, we have Solar Watch and Shadowkeeper. For Imperial Guard, we have the Death Corps of Craig and Astra Militarum, plus another one, I'm not sure what it is, but I assume it could be similar to Astra Militarum. Necrons, we've got Novak, plus a question mark on 2. One bloke sent his listen, but for some weird reason, I could see it one day, but I had a look today and it wouldn't work, the program. So that happens. Orcs, we've got 2 of Kang Koltha. Then Chaos Space Marines, we have Thousand Sun, Death Guard, and we have a Black Legion. Admech, we've got 2 of Mars. Then we have Genestealer, Colch, plus Tyrannus Kraken. Tau, we have Farsight, Enclave, and then last but not least is Imperial Knights, Inquisitor Mechanicus, House of Cross. So. Hey everyone in the chat, like I say, sorry to be late, but like I say, can't do much when kids are sick. So, I hope you're all getting your last minute painting done for the tournament. I know there's a few are. My son has been encouraging me to paint. Oh, we've got Aiden Fine joining us. So.
Hello.
Hey man, how you going?
Good, yourself? Sorry I'm late.
That's alright.
I was getting pop-up hats.
No, that's alright. Like I said, I was late myself. I had a sick son.
He just wants belly rubs.
No, I said, yeah, he went down.
He wants belly rubs. Alright, sorry.
That's alright. You're getting told what to do.
Oh, she's getting puppy pats, so it's her dog, so living here since she doesn't have a fence.
Okay. Do you think we need any more terrain, or we should be right?
So what? We got 24 players, which was 12 tables.
26.
26 players, which is 13 tables.
Yeah.
And how many tables are people bringing?
Mackay's bringing 4 down. Clint, I think he said he's doing 2.
So that's 6.
Yeah.
It's
just we've got a guy in the comment who said he's bringing it, but he's just wants to know if he needs to pack his terrain or not.
6, I can do 2 is 8, which means the club only needs to do 5. No, we should be fine.
Okay, so there you go, Cal. We're good. You don't need to worry about it. Yeah, so I've just gone through quickly a few what we have. So we've got a range there, a lot of Space Marines and some Necrons. Of course, not everyone's supplied their list yet.
So, how happy are all the Marine and Necron players that they get to use their new books? Well, I guess more specifically the Necron players. The Marines could probably take it or leave it.
Yeah. I don't think much really changed too much other than points for the Space Marines.
There was a few changes. Like, yeah, overall, a bit of a change, but yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, because we started late, we might just do a couple lists. We won't go over all of them. Is there any in particular that's your favourite?
Honestly, I've been like so busy with the rest of my life, I haven't even like gotten a chance to look at lists yet. So
No, that's fair enough.
I know. Josh is bringing disgusting Dark Angels with their 4+, with their only being able to be winded on 4s.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. One that I like, which I'll share, is the Death. What's it? The Death Corps. So.
The Death Corps Creed.
Yep. So I've just brought that up, so because it's just something different. We don't see much of it at all, really.
Yeah. And this is probably more or less the last stick of this this army, since it got lots of bits and pieces in that removed in the new 412 book. So
yeah, this is the last time he's probably going to be able to play it, actually.
Yeah, taking it out for the last hurrah.
Yeah, so he's got 2 officers. Let's see, he's got a few Grenadier stormtroops, infantry squads, hellhounds, Cyclops demolition vehicle, and then watch
out for those Cyclopses. They just like explode for mortal wounds around them. They're disgusting. And they're also really hard to remove.
Yeah. He's got some Leman Russ, and then he's got some batteries. Heavy quad. And of course some light assault carriers in the support vehicle. So
I assume they're just transports. I don't know what Krieg does. I just know Krieg's good.
Yeah, I don't know what they do either, but that's from James Kitchen. I hope I pronounced his surname right. Yeah. But I looked at that and go, yep, that'll be good to see on it. He wants to keep it a secret.
It puts infantry models on objectives that are hiding in vehicles, and then he throws little exploding tanks at you that do a lot of damage.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think he's happy that we're still going with the old Forge world.
Yes. Yeah. One last hurrah.
Yep.
Bit unfortunate what's happened to him, but I guess Games Workshop will do what Games Workshop does. Who knows? We might see him get some love in the actual Guard Codex.
Yep, that's it. Another one which I don't know, like I say, I know you haven't had a chance to look, but I'm going to do a Space Marine one. Now, this is probably one of my favourite Space Marine chapters is Imperial Fists. I just hate painting yellow. That's the only problem.
Yellow's like the worst colour?
Yeah. And I've seen pictures of his army. It looks bloody sick, actually. So
I mean, anyone who's dedicated enough to paint yellow, like it's just a natural +1 Like,
Yeah.
your
That's
army
it.
just looks good because it's an army of yellow. Same with like white. Those two, the people dedicated to doing white and yellow, they're the true legends.
Oh yeah, definitely. So you got this is Kelly Clary's one. So he's from Emerald.
Okay, that'll be awesome.
Yep. So he's got Captain Gregor Torstega. I hope I
He,
pronounced it.
yep.
Yeah. And then the chaplain is Kurt Kritcher. Yeah.
So his own characters that he's made up. That's cool.
Yep. Yeah, which I love the dedication here. Create his
Yeah.
own characters.
Look. At this point, I'm going to be disappointed if the squads don't have like squad markings and squad numbers on their shoulder pads and knee pads now.
Yep,
He set
that's it.
himself up.
Oh yeah, high expectations. So he's got 4 intercessor squads. So just assault bolt rifles with sergeant.
Yep. All just to go get the midboard and aggressors and redemptor dreadnoughts, which are phenomenal in the new book.
Yeah, he's got 2 of them.
Yep. Phenomenal units. Honestly underpointed. They could be 200 points and they'd still be phenomenal.
He's got a Terminator assault squad, and then just some fast attack. He's got 5 interceptors, 2 land speeders, and then heavy. He's got 3 eliminators and Spear of Dawn, which is a predator.
Oh, the old school Predator.
Yep. Yeah.
Be good to see some yellow out on the table.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So there was one other list I was going to look at bringing up, just to see if I can find it now. So yeah, we've got a few orcs, which is nice to see.
A few
Not as good-
orcs. That's awesome.
Yeah, we've got 2 orcs, and 2 completely different lists, which are excellent to see.
It's good.
Just trying to remember which one.
Now, I was playing around with
Yep, this is it. Found it.
So how many lists are we still waiting on?
3.
Okay.
So next one I'm gonna bring up is Imperial Knights.
Here's will be something interesting.
Yes.
Oh, there's only a single big knight and the rest are baby knights. Interesting.
Yep.
I actually really legitimately like this one. This, in my opinion, this is probably the closest way Imperial Knights could be competitive, because
That's
it
what I
actually
was
gets
thinking.
them. It actually gets them models on the table to go sit on objectives. They still struggle in the fact, and so you're not giving up 2 secondaries with the tank and monster hunting one, and the Titan hunting one. Like, you're still giving up 10 on that, but 10 isn't 15, I guess. And
Yeah.
you're still giving up max 15 on the vehicle hunting one. And you still have the problem of none of your units can really do actions themselves, because a lot of the actions require infantry specific models. But at least with this army, he can like go sit on objectives, and it's a ton of warglaves as well, right? Like, if you're not
Oh, yeah.
something that can face a warglaive in melee, they're still going to either A, hold you off of it, or B, scythe through you. So yeah, overall, and a lot of wounds too. Like, I think Armiger's at 12 or 14 wounds each still. So,
Something like that, yes.
and it's a very fast list as well. Like, they're 14-inch move plus D6 if they want to advance. Like, and the thermal spear is assault, so they can still be putting out decent firepower as well. So
Yeah. Well, when I saw this, I just go, yep, this is probably the most competitive you could get for Imperial Knights.
Let's put it this way. I would probably be running something similar to this with Chaos Knights if Armatures and Hellglaves had been in stock for the last 6 months. So,
yes. Yeah, well, I know there's a few boys who wanted to pick up some stuff, but they can't because they've sold out so quick. Yeah. But yeah, this is Brent Fuller's list.
yeah, I'll be very keen to see that going on. So, what? There's 2, 4, 6, 9 Warglaves plus a Crusader. That's an impressive amount of Warglaves.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's amazing when you look at it, 2,000 points and how many of them you can get in.
mm. Yeah, you just generally don't see that many because people still like to run 2 or 3 of your bigger ones
Yeah,
and just have the Warglaves complement the bigger ones and not, the other way around. So,
yeah, that's it.
I think overall, like, I don't think it's like it's still going to struggle with secondaries. Like, he pretty much has to win the primaries, and then unless he's got 1 or 2 secondaries that he's pretty confident in, because the biggest thing with Knights is that there's not only are there a lot of good secondaries against them, they're also very limited on what secondaries that they can take, and one of those secondaries is mainly the kill more units than they kill of yours, right? Because you got these 3 or 4 big high value, high toughness models, right? You should
Yeah.
only be losing like 1 a turn. If you're losing more than that, you're in deep trouble. So you could generally get points like that. Where this list, while a Warglaive isn't, it's not a Carnifex or something like that. It's still not exactly super
Yeah.
hard to remove either. So I'll be interesting to see how this list goes on what secondaries it takes and how well it does them. So
Yep. Cool. So Connor just sent through me a list for his, which I'll bring this up.
oh, sweet.
I
So
tried to
that
get a
leaves 2 lists at this point. Then we're missing.
Oh no, he sent it through, but unfortunately today, for some weird reason, it got corrupted.
Okay.
Which it's not his fault. It's just what happens, unfortunately.
Oh yeah,
But-
stuff happens.
Yeah.
Oh, more Necrons. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to have a Necron list. So this is Connor Ballard. He's from Rockhampton as well.
Oh, he's running a custom dynasty. This will be interesting.
Yeah.
Well, from what I've seen, you're generally better off running like one of the set ones because unlike Marines, where like a successor chapter still gets 95% of the benefits of being a first founding chapter, but being a successor, Necrons don't get that. Like they get the benefits of picking essentially their chapter tactic, but they don't get essentially the Necron super doctrine, which is one of their protocols per game. They can they get both abilities on it instead of just one. So I've initially heard a lot of reasons to go, well, the custom tactics are interesting and there might be some play in them, but they're probably not worth it. So it'll be interesting to see what he's concocted up.
No, he's got a Murder Lord, a Royal Warden, Scorpic Lord. Troops is the Necron Warriors, 20 of them. That's Flayers. Then another 20, which is Reapers, and then 10 of Flayers. Then this is the one I'll like to see on the board big time is the Shard of the Void Dragon. That's that's a new one.
Yeah, so the massive one.
Yeah.
So I believe Relentless Expansion is the tactic that lets them get essentially the entire army a free 6-inch move or something like that before the game starts. So maybe he's planning on getting, because Necrons have a faction-specific secondary of essentially don't let your opponent into your deployment zone, I believe. And with the Silver Tie blob, you get a free move before the game, so they start 6 inches up further the board than normal. And
Yep.
Necrons only shuffle 5 to 7 inches, depending on buffs and whatnot. So getting his guns in range, and also, you've got 50 warriors to, somehow get past to get into his deployment zone to stop him scoring that. So,
Yep. And then he's taking some death marks, 10 of those.
yeah, let's put it this way: there's no character going to be safe from 10 death marks if they get to draw line of sight on you. So
Yep.
they're like strength 5, neg 3, and I think they're 2 damage each or something like that now. They're actually legitimately scary now. So
Yep. Some Scorp Tech destroyers, 2 of those. 3 of the Scarab Swarm, so 3 of, and then another 3 of, and then heavy supporters, the Doomstalker, and the Lock Husk heavy destroyer.
yeah, the Locust Heavy Destroyer. And it's got the Gorse Destructor, which I believe is the new gun that they have, which is
Yes, that's right.
3d3 shots at strength 7, neg 1 damage, something like that. So, something around that profile.
Yeah. This is a really interesting list to see, and a lot of new.
And the extra movement at the beginning of the game helps with the melee destroyers getting in range and stuff like that, because unlike Marines, who basically has their entire codex as core, Necrons only have, I think it's 4 or 5 units as core in total. So a lot of the like specialized units that don't end up getting buffs. So any army-wide buffs that you can get affecting those units is great. So
Yep, that's it. So yeah, so that's Connor's list. So that'll be interesting on the board. Yeah. Is there any others that you might want to have a look at?
I mean, I'm personally just running like 7 dreadnoughts, because 7 dreadnoughts and some Thundercav for giggles.
Yep.
As my last hurrah to all my Imperium stuff.
Fair enough. So might do another 1 or 2 more, then we'll call it quits.
Yeah, sounds good.
Share. So we're going to look at a Custodes list. So this is Mitchell Bennett. So he's bringing.
Boys in gold.
Well, this is Shadow Keepers, so I don't know if they're in the gold, are they?
I mean, it's Custodes. Everyone probably paints their Custodes gold and then goes from there. But no, I think the Shadow Keepers are normally black. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a couple of different color schemes, but I see so many golden boys. So
yeah, that's it. So let's see. Let's go stratagems. Okay, so he's bringing a Shield Captain
on bike. Yep, we're all familiar with those boys.
Yeah.
The one-man armies on bikes. He's got 2 of them.
And then he's gone a bit different. He's not gone full bike squads.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really go full bike squads in 9th edition anymore anyways, so...
Yeah. So he's got a
of 1 shield and 2 spears, so the shield just there to soak everything up.
Yep. Another guard squad, essentially same thing again.
Yep.
Then the Sangre.
Now these guys are disgusting. So they have bolt guns, but they're essentially a heavy bolter with another gun attached onto it.
Yep. So down here.
Yeah, so in the FAQ, they have actually been upgraded to flat 2 damage for the bolt volley part. So they're literally running around with a heavy bolter. It's pretty disgusting. So
Right.
yeah. Watch out, you Marine players, because yeah.
Yeah. So hilarious custodians. So,
Yeah, these Terminators.
ah.
So the Terminators, I think it is built in on their profile, or maybe it's a stratagem. Anyway, they can target characters. So the trick with them is they got both their spear or axe, whatever you give them, and then also like a wrist-mounted grenade launcher. So they drop down, and you just dump in a ton of shots into a character, and yeah, they basically just snipe out characters, and then you have like 20 wounds of 2+ save, toughness 5 Terminator to get through. So
Yeah. Yeah, well, we've got here Slayer of Tyrants. When a model in this unit piles in and consolidates, you can move up 3 inches towards the nearest enemy character, even if it's not the nearest enemy model.
yeah, so I believe it might have been Plague War or whatever the Death Guard Custodian one was, or the Spider. That's it. And they got a stratagem that lets them target characters. So you deep strike them in, and then yeah, they just shoot out supporting buffing characters, and then the Terminators charge into whatever was being buffed, and they now butcher it because you just removed their buffing defense.
Yep. So the Predators.
Yep. $3.
Yep.
I assume it's only $3. It's only a 120-point unit.
Yep. Heavy support. He's bringing a grav tank.
Oh, the Calidus. Interesting.
Yeah. So he's got, how many is it?
Probably 3 of them.
3, yep.
Yep.
That's it.
Yes.
A very interesting list, that one.
Yeah, I saw a lot of lists back in the day running the Caliduses. I'm not sure if they're still as good, mainly just because they kind of, in my opinion, break from the Custodes theme of this like super elite infantry that you kind of need to use your anti-tank weapons on, because small arms fire is literally useless against it. So at that point, people are like, I'm just going to shoot your grav tanks then, because I now actually have a decent, like, it still sucks shooting a las cannon at a custode, right? But if you're shooting a las cannon at a custodes tank, you don't feel as bad. So
very true. All right, we might do a orc one, because why not?
Because green is obviously the best.
Yep. So this is Cheeky Zolgas. So this is Miles from.
Number 2, by the way, because apparently Cheeky Zogger's number 1 wasn't good enough to make the cut. It wasn't cheeky enough.
Wasn't cheeky enough. Yeah. This is Clan Coulter. So essentially, he likes grots.
Oh, is this a grot list?
Yeah. So he's bringing himself.
It's a grot mob. Oh my god, this guy wins just on style points.
Yeah. He's got a weird boy. Then he's got Gretchen.
Oh,
Gretchen. He's got a Nubles Wild Banner.
Oh no, there's knobs in it. It's not all grots. Okay. Star points go down slightly.
But then he's got tanks.
Okay. A lot of grot tanks. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. When I saw it was a grot army, I was expecting like 200+ grots plus all the grot tanks and all the artillery pieces. But okay.
Yes.
Still mad respect for the grot tanks.
Yes. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tanks. Yeah. Another 5 tanks and another 5 tanks.
Oh
Heavy
yeah,
support.
it's
Yes.
15, 10 tanks, and then as many killer cans. I like this list. It's as many grots as you could fit in. I approve. Ah, yep,
Yep.
and then the mech guns. I
Yep.
love it.
And
I
he's
love
got
it.
a Morknot.
Okay, I like it. Probably to carry the knobs that we saw earlier. I didn't see how many knobs were in there, but yeah.
How many knobs we got? Boss knob and then 4.
Yeah, so it'll be 4 plus probably the Big Mac and something else. Oh, maybe the Big Mac starts on the table for the custom force field. But yeah. No, I like it. I like it. Mainly grot lists. I love it. Mad
Yeah.
style points.
And I've seen that the army has someone put it up, so yeah.
What a mad lad. I love it.
Yeah, he sent me a list the first time. He said, "Oh, some of these are unpainted. I'll send you my painted ones."
Oh.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's it. What shall we do? One more. Um,
Not Space Marines. We'll see enough of that at the tournament.
yeah, we want to do the only Elder.
Oh wow, we only have one Elder.
One Elder. So he's going real Elder, not Death Elder or anything like that.
Oh, it's Uthway too. Interesting.
Yeah. So he's taking, of course, the name character.
I mean, it's Eldrad. Like, and
Yeah.
you're playing Uthwan. There's no reason to not take Eldrad.
Yeah.
Pretty much. That's like saying I'm gonna play demons and not take a greater demon. Like, mate,
Yeah.
you're doing it wrong.
He's got a Spirit Seer, which
Yep.
you need those. And troops, defenders, another defenders. Oh, so there's what is it? One's got just 10 off. Then you got 10 plus a heavy weapons platform.
Yep. Just keeping them cheap, getting the troop done. Oh, there's only 2 troop there. What detachment was he running this in?
What's he got? Strike Force.
That's the game size.
What's it in here?
Detachment, configurations, category. Oh, it's a battalion. Okay.
Yeah.
There's only 2 troop there so far, though. I mean, maybe the troop come later. Unless there's multiple, just basic 10-man Guardian squads.
I'll have to double check this, unless he's forgot to put.
No, because that's 232, and the 2 Guardian squads are 232 by themselves. So, missing 1 troop squad there.
Yeah. Then he's got elites, which are fire dragons.
Yep. Nice to see some fire dragons. And Wraithguard. Oh, Wraithguard's so good.
Yep. Yeah, right.
With the the Wraith cannons, yep.
So he's going shooty ones, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean they're all the Wraith Guard are shooty. It's just he's taking the 12-inch range gun instead of the flamer, which I'm somewhat surprised by, because the Wraith Guard flamer is only D3 shots, which before was kind of a letdown, right? Now with the new blast drill, if you got 6 models in a unit and he shoots you with those flamers, they just get flat 3 shots each. Like, it makes them really, really efficient. So
good against hordes, yeah. And then heavy
because
supporting.
I think they actually got blast too, which was the scary thing about them. So
Okay. Yeah.
because most flamers didn't get blast, so good old Dark Reapers just go shoot everything. 10 of them, really large unit.
Yeah.
Make good use of those guide buffs, guide and doom and jinx and all that. Yeah.
And he's got troop transports, a wave serpent.
The best transport in the game. Why would you not have those?
Yeah. Well, interesting to build too.
Oh, look, as a Dark Elder player, the Eldar faction that sacrifices durability for speed, I am so mad that a Wave Serpent moves 16, but a Raider only moves 14. So, yeah.
He's got another Wave Serpent there, and then he's taking some Harlequins.
That's cool. Troop Master
Master.
gives the reroll once to hit in the fight phase for nearby friendly Harlequins.
Mhm. Then he's got troops here.
With fusion pistols and caresses. Now, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure the caresses are the +1 strength swords.
Yeah.
So they become strength 4 essentially, or maybe it's +2 strength, and they become strength 5. I don't know. I'm pretty sure the caresses are the better option in my opinion.
Maybe this is where that troop comes in because he's got
No,
here.
because that has to be a different faction. So he would have he has to have 3 Craftwell troop choices.
Okay.
Unless he was, because he only had unless the Eldar detachment was meant to be a patrol instead of a battalion.
That's probably what it might be. Yeah, it's something I missed.
Which would sort him out there.
Yeah. So yeah, he's got the troops. So another troop, and then a Star Weaver, and 2 Star Weavers.
Yeah, just to ferry the troops around. So it's a very, funnily enough, Dark Elderless that he's not playing Dark Elder with. It's lots of space elves and boats.
Yeah.
So no, very cool.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think for everything else.
Mm-hmm.
I just got a message. Apparently, I've been told. I think Jay sent me the wrong one. It's supposed to be 2 patrols and 5 reapers.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. That clears up the problem right there. As 2 patrols. So. So we'll start. What is it? An 8:00 start Saturday.
Yeah. So 8, 4, and 8:30. Just because we know not everyone starts. Turns up on time.
Yep.
So we do that. Yeah, we just we'll like I say, we'll just try and get it done on time. Yeah, we just. I've still got just to finish off doing the painting and best player paperwork.
I'm currently making additional terrain.
Yeah. But I'd say that doing that will just take me about 10 minutes to do. It's not a hard thing. Yeah. Just see if I saved it. Probably didn't. No, that's all right. We'll worry about it on Saturday. Yeah, just if anyone who's driving tomorrow or on Saturday morning, just be aware of your fatigue. You know, we want you to get to the tournament safely.
Be safe. We want to stomp you in games, not have to worry about you not rocking up.
Yeah. Like I said, I'd rather you be half an hour late than half an hour dead.
Yeah, very true.
You know, but other than that, I hope everyone has fun, and that's the main thing.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like I said, if there's any issues or whatever, just people let us know. Aiden's going to be my second. I've got to head off probably during the second round, maybe start at the third. I've got something personal I've got to attend to. So Aiden will be taking over for the third round.
Now, I know that there were some questions about scoring or whatnot. So, first round will be decided randomly, and then after that, it will be based on wins with ties and placing of that being based on points scored during the games, and that's your total points. So that's 45 points for your primary, 45 points for your secondary, and 10 points for your painted army. So do make sure that you at least get minimum 3 colors on your models. Doesn't have to be pretty, right? Undercoat on black, throw some green on those Gretchen bodies, and some silver on the guns, and just leave their clothes black. Like just get 3 colors on them. So you get your most points possible, but yeah, it will be by wins and then by total points earned throughout the course of the tournament.
Yeah. Just so everyone knows, the painting is part of it. So we're not going to really do set up your pretty picture of your army and all that, because people forget to do it. So what I'll do is during the tournament, if someone goes, "Oh, I like that army," just write it and we'll just put it in the box of best painted.
That being said, people who have done display boards up and whatnot and do want to show that off, I'm sure we can set that up during lunch or something like that, so people can, and we'll remind people to go through and have a look if anyone has display boards of that set up, and we'll let you know, because there obviously are some people who are mainly in there for the hobby and just coming along to play some games instead.
Yeah, well, that's it. So, like I said, I'll encourage, during both lunches, Saturday and Sunday, make sure you display borders out so people can have a look. We'll be doing some pretty photos and all that anyway. We've got that organised.
Yeah, I do have a friend coming who has a macro lens and a light booth set up. So if you guys have models that you want nice photos and that taken of, he will be there currently both days, but definitely Saturday at the very least. If you guys want to get some pretty pictures and whatnot done up, and he will be going around taking photos and that of games and that for some nice tournament pictures to post up later.
Yeah. But like I say, other than that, I don't think there's much else to discuss. Other than, like I say, if anyone wants to come and help set up Friday afternoon, evening, we'll be at Urella. More hands make it easy.
Yes.
But other than that, we'll see you on Saturday.
Sounds good.
All right, we'll log off now, and we'll see you all tomorrow or Saturday. And drive safe.
Be safe, everyone.
Bye-bye.